Once again, very warm greetings to you all. Dear students, in the last video, we tried to understand how we can make protector at our home using the simple things. Now, dear students, we are moving further to the seventh week as per your alternative academic calendar. In seventh week, we have to cover the perimeter. So we have taken the chapter for the discussion or for our understanding. The chapter or the topic name is perimeter. Dear students, we will try to understand the basic concept of perimeter and how we can calculate or how we can measure the perimeter of given shape in this video. And in next video, we will try to see how this perimeter is used in our day-to-day life, or how we can apply this concept of perimeter in our day-to-day life. So let's begin. Now, dear students, we have to know what is mean by perimeter. Now, a perimeter, the definition of perimeter here is given: total length, the total length of a closed figure is called the perimeter. Here you can see this is the one phrase, total length, and here you can see there is one another concept, that is closed figure. Now, dear students, when we learn about the shapes, we learn about the two kinds of shapes, that is open shape and one is closed shape. Now, at that time only I told you the closed shape further divided into many categories, means 0 shape, 0D shape, 1D shape, 2D shape, 3D shapes. Now, dear students, when we talked about the perimeter, perimeter can be find out of the closed shape. So this concept is clear for you. Now this is the new concept, total length of a closed shape figure. Now dear students, we will try to understand what is mean by total length. Suppose this is the rectangle, and now you know the rectangle has four sides. Suppose we give this point name as A, then it will be B, then it will be C, and it will be D. AB is the first side, BC will be second side, then C and D will be third side, and D and A will be fourth side. So whenever we talked about the perimeter of any closed shape or any closed figure, actually the perimeter is nothing but the sum of all the sides, or the sum of all the sides, or we can say that sum of all the length of this closed shape. Now here you can say, suppose we talked about the perimeter of this shape, then we simply talked about this A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A. This is the actual length or total length of this rectangle. And when we count this total length, dear students, we are not talking about this inside area, we are just talking about this border, or we are talking about this boundary of the closed shape. We are not talking about this area which is inside the boundary or inside the border. This is the another concept we will learn in the later part of this video, or we will come up with the new video on this topic. Now simply we have to focus only on this border. So the measure, you can in simple word you can say the border or the measurement or the total length of the border of the closed shape can be called as a perimeter. So here you can see this is the border of this shape, A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A. This is the border of this rectangle, and here if we will count this border, then we will count nothing but the perimeter of this shape. So the next definition is given over here. Now we will try to understand what is the next definition. Here you can see, in case of square, rectangle, and triangle, the perimeter is the sum of all the sides of the figure. Now dear student, what they are trying to say, we already learned about. The perimeter of the square or the rectangle or the triangle is nothing but the sum means total, sum means total, sum of all the sum of all the sides. This is total. Sum means total, and total of all the sides of the figure, as we already learn about this, all the sides of the figure. Now in case of circle, now here they talked about the square, rectangle and the triangle. Now there is circles also. So in case we have to find out the perimeter of the circle, how we will find out the perimeter of circle? There is the big question, isn't it? So they are trying to say that whenever we try to find out the perimeter of circle, now you know this is the circle. I'm so sorry because I'm not able to draw the exact circle over here. So this is the circle, isn't it? So whenever we have to find out the perimeter of this circle, we have to simply count this border of this circle, or we can say this is the boundary of this circle, isn't it? So when we count simply the boundary of this circle, we count nothing but the perimeter of this circle. So I hope you understand how or the what is the concept of perimeter, or how we can measure the perimeter of square, rectangle, triangle and the circle. Now dear students, I have taken one more picture or the one more image from the website, through which we will try to understand the concept of perimeter in a better way. Now dear students, this is the garden, isn't it? This is the garden, and in this garden you can see this is the kind of fencing over here, in order to avoid or in order to keep the animals or the some strangers, in order to avoid the entrance of these animals or the stranger inside the garden. Here you can see, here is the fencing. They have built a fencing over here. In other way you can say the fencing is nothing but the border of this garden, isn't it? This is the border of our garden. So in other way you can say this is nothing but the perimeter of this garden. When we will count this fencing or the length of this fencing, then we will count this perimeter of this garden. So here you can see this is the perimeter is written over here, and we will learn about this area in the next video. Now we are focusing only on the perimeter. So in simple way, or we can sum up that the border or the boundary of any closed shape, listen carefully, border or the boundary of any closed shape is called as a perimeter. So I hope you understand the concept of perimeter well. Now dear students, we are going to take some more examples in order to understand how we can calculate, how we can measure the perimeter of the given shape. So here you can see this activity actually given in your alternative academic calendar. I have chosen this activity, and here you can see this is the dotted city, isn't it? This is the, you can see there are so many dots over here, and this dot actually place at the 1 centimeter distance from the each another. So the distance between this dot to this dot is 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. Now we have to count the perimeter of this diagram, or this we can say this rectangle, isn't it? So we will simply name this rectangle. The rectangle name is A, then it will be B, then it will be C, and it will be D. Okay, so we name this rectangle. Now what we have to do, simply we have to count this length AB, or we have to measure the length of this side AB side. So we'll try to understand how we can measure the length of this side AB. Now you can see, as I already told you, the distance between these 2 points is 1 centimeter. So this will be 1 centimeter, this will be 1 centimeter, and this will be 1 centimeter. So the total distance of this A and A to B is 3 centimeter, isn't it? The total distance between A to B is 3 centimeter. So again we will try to understand. Dear students, I'm going to change the color of this sorry, I'm unable to change the color. Now here you can see what I have told you. We have to simply count the distance between this A to B. Now we know the distance between these 2 points is 1 centimeter, isn't it? So this is 1 centimeter, this is again 1 centimeter, and this is again 1 centimeter. So the total distance of A to B will be 3 centimeter, isn't it? Now suppose this distance is distance between A to B or side AB is 3 centimeter, then what will be the distance of this C and D? Again 3 centimeter, isn't it? Because in rectangle two opposite sides are equal. So if this side is of the 3 centimeter, automatically this side will be also 3 centimeter. Now we have counted two sides. The distance of or the measurement of this AB side is 3 centimeter, and the distance or the measurement of this DC side is also 3 centimeter. Now we have to calculate this B to C. Now here you can say the distance between these 2 points is 1 centimeter, and these 2 points is also 1 centimeter. So the total distance between this B and C is 2 centimeter. So if this side is of the 2 centimeter, automatically this side will be also 2 centimeter. Now what we got? 3 centimeter plus this 2 centimeter plus this 3 centimeter plus this 2 centimeter. So the definition of perimeter is, what is the definition of perimeter? The sum or the total of all sides. So we have taken the measurement of all sides. This is the measurement of the measurement of this AB is this 3. The measurement of this B and C is this 2. The measurement between D and C or C and D is this 3, and the measurement of this side is 2. So we have taken all measurement of the side together, and we will simply total this all measurement. Now can you total this number? 3 plus 2 means 5. 5 plus 3 means 8, and 8 plus 2 means 10. So the perimeter of this rectangle will be 10 centimeter. Now dear student, once again I am going to tell you how we have calculated the perimeter. What I have done, I have simply counted this total length of this A to B. So I found the total length from this point to this point is 3 centimeter. Then I found this the total length of this point to this point is 2 centimeter. Then I found the total length of this point to this point is also 3 centimeter. The total length of this point to this point is also 2 centimeter, and simply I added all the numbers. So after adding all the numbers, I got 10 centimeter, and this 10 centimeter is nothing but the perimeter of this rectangle. Okay, now dear students, we are going to take one another example. Now we have to find out the perimeter of this shape. Now you can also pause this video and try to find out yourself what will be the answer, and then tally your answer with my answer. Now dear students, I hope you have tried your well and you are ready to tally your answer with my answer. Now dear students, here for what I already told you, the distance between this point and this point is 1 centimeter, isn't it? So this is 1 centimeter, again this will be 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, and 1 centimeter. So 1 centimeter, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So that this side will be of the 5 centimeter. If this side is of the 5 centimeter, then automatically this side will be also 5 centimeter, because in rectangle two opposite sides are equal, isn't it? Now so we got the distance or the measurement of these two sides. Now we have two sides. Again you can see there is 1 centimeter, and again this is the 1 centimeter, so it becomes 2 centimeter. If this side is of the 2 centimeter, automatically this side will also become the 2 centimeter. So now what we have? 5 plus 2 plus 5 plus 2. Now the answer is very simple. 5 plus 2 7, 7 plus 5 12, 12 plus 2 means 14. What is this 14? 14 centimeter is the perimeter of this rectangle. Now dear students, we will try to understand this one. In the last, I have given this small square over here. Now dear students, this is very simple. We have to count the perimeter or measure the perimeter of this square. Now you can see there is only 1 centimeter. This is also 1 centimeter, this is also 1 centimeter, and this is also 1 centimeter. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, what will be the perimeter of this shape? 4 centimeter, isn't it? So in this way you can count the perimeter of any closed shape. So we are again going to take the more example, so that your concept of the perimeter will be very clear. Now dear students, this is the one kind of shape that I have tried to draw over here. Dear students, you can see this is the one kind of closed shape, and after looking at the measurement of all sides, you can find this is nothing but the square, because all four sides are equal in this shape. So when all sides are equal, we call that shape as a square. Now you can see, dear students, here this side is also 8 centimeter, this side is also 8 centimeter, this side is also 8 centimeter, and this side is also 8 centimeter. So now what we have to simply do, we have to simply count the border of this square. Now after counting the all borders or the measurement of all borders, what you will get? 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. So after counting the border, you will get the answer, that is 32 centimeter. So 32 is nothing but the perimeter of this square. So this is very simple. If you understand the basic concept, you will be in position to solve such kind of question very easily. Now dear students, this is the next question, which is again very simple. Distance from this point to this point is 2 centimeter. Distance from this point to this point is also 2 centimeter. From this side to this side is also 2 centimeter. This distance is missing over here. This is also 2 centimeter, this is also 2 centimeter. This point to this point will also be 2 centimeter. Here you can see distance from this point to this point is 2 centimeter. From this point to this point is also 2 centimeter. Here you can see the distance from this point to this point is 2 centimeter. Distance of this side is 2 centimeter. Distance of this side will be 2 centimeter, and this side will be 2 centimeter. So we have the distance of all sides. Now what we have to do, we have to simply measure or the count or the total the measure or the distance of all the border or the side of this shape. How you can do? You can simply add this 2 plus 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 this 2, then plus again this 2 plus this 2 plus this 2 plus this 2. So in this way we have taken all the 2's together in order to calculate the measurement or the calculate the perimeter of this shape. Now we will simply count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So we will try here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Good. Now after adding this 12 2's, what you will get? So simply your answer will be 2 4 6 8 10 12 14 16 18 20 22 and 24. So the perimeter of this shape is nothing but the 24 centimeter. So this will be the answer of this perimeter. Now dear students, this is for your homework. You have to solve this question as a homework. You have to find the perimeter of this shape. Okay, so I request you to pause this video and try to find out the perimeter. If you have any problem or you face any problem, kindly note it down. When we will have the online class, we will discuss this question in detailed manner. Okay, now we will try to solve this question. Now this is again very simple question. Now what we are going to do over here, now you know this is the one point, this is the one point. The distance between this point to this point is 1 centimeter. So this is 1 centimeter, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1. It means this is 3 centimeter from this to this. From this to this, 2 centimeter. This is the 1 centimeter. Again this is 2 centimeter. Again this is 3 centimeter. Again this is 1 centimeter. Again this is 3 centimeter. Again this is 2 centimeter. This is 1 centimeter. This is 2 centimeter. This is 1, 2, 3 centimeter. So now we will count the all measurement. Now this is the 1 centimeter, plus this is 3 centimeter, plus this is 2 centimeter, plus this is 1 centimeter, plus this is 2 centimeter, plus this is 3 centimeter, plus this is 1 centimeter, plus this is again 3 centimeter, plus this is 2 centimeter, plus this is 1 centimeter, plus this is 2 centimeter, plus and this is 3 centimeter, isn't it? So we will try to count whether we have taken the all numbers or not. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Now we will add these all numbers. So after adding you will get 1 plus 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, 16, 18, 19, 19, then 20, 21 and this 3. So 24. So what is the 24? 24 is nothing but the perimeter of this shape, 24 centimeter. So now dear students, now the examiner may give such kind of questions also, and they will ask you to find out the perimeter of such a plane area or the plane shape. Earlier we have seen there were some boxes they have made over here, but now you can see this is the totally blank. Now how we will count the perimeter of this kind of shape? This is again very simple. You have to simply add this all the digits over here, given over here, in order to get the perimeter of given shape. Now what you will do, you have to simply add this 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. So adding all these 4 6, you will get 24 centimeter. So this will be the perimeter of this shape, 24 centimeter. So next, now this is the triangle and we have to find the perimeter of this triangle. So when we discuss about the definition of this perimeter, we have seen the perimeter is the total of all the sides or the sum of all the sides. So this is the first side, this is also the one side, and this is also one side. So in order to get the perimeter of this triangle, what we simply do, we will add the measurement of all these three sides. So how we can add 5 plus 5 plus 7. So 5 plus 5 means 10, or 10 plus 7 means 17. So the perimeter of this triangle is nothing but the 17. So in this way we can calculate the perimeter of triangle also. Now dear students, there is another way through which we can count the perimeter. Now here you can see, we will first the name this rectangle. This is A, B, this is C, and this is D. Now dear students, you can see over here, this is length, this is also length, this is breadth, this is also breadth. Now you know, when there is a rectangle, two opposite sides are equal in length. So suppose this side is of the 9 centimeter, automatically this side will be become 9 centimeter. If this side is 6 centimeter, then this side will also become the 6 centimeter. So now you can find the perimeter of this circle or this rectangle. 9 plus 6 plus 9 plus 6. So what will be your answer? 9 plus 6 means 15 and 9 plus 6 means 15. So total number, total sum or the total of all sides is 30 centimeter. But there is one more way which we can solve such kind of examples. Now here the formula is given over here. Now how we will use this formula? Now you know the formula is 2 into length of one side. So this is our length plus and adjacent side means this breadth we have to take over here for this calculation of perimeter. Now you can see this is the 9, this is length, and this is the breadth. You can also write this formula in such way: 2 into L plus B. 2 into L plus B. In this way also you can write this formula. So L means length and B means breadth. Now here in case of this rectangle, you can see the length is 9 centimeter and breadth is 6 centimeter. So 9 plus 6, how many? 15. If you multiply this 15 by this 2, how much you will get? Your answer will be 30 centimeter. So you can do in the earlier way also, or you can go through this using formula also. So there is no problem. So the perimeter of this rectangle will be 30 centimeter. Moving ahead. Now find the perimeter of given square. Now earlier we have seen, when there is rectangle, the formula of rectangle, or sorry, formula of finding the perimeter of rectangle is 2 into L plus B, or length plus B, breadth. Now when there is the square, the formula changes slightly. Now here you can say this is the square, which name we will name this square A, B, C, and this is D. Now the measurement or the distance or the AB is of the 4 centimeter, then automatically this B and C will be of the 4 centimeter. This side again will be 4 centimeter and this side again will be 4 centimeter. So now dear students, you know in square there are all sides, there is no length and breadth as such. These is all are the sides. So what is this? This is 4 length of one side. So when you multiply this length of one side, you will get the perimeter of this square. So you have to multiply the length of one side with the 4. So after multiplying length of one side with the 4, you will get the 16 centimeter. Now in our old method we can use or we can try to solve this way also. So this is 4 centimeter, again 4 centimeter, again 4 centimeter, again 4 centimeter. So after adding all these 4, you will get 16 centimeter. So you can see these both answers are same. So the perimeter of this square will be 16 centimeter. This is the formula which you can use. Otherwise this old method or the adding the measurement or the adding the all borders or adding the measurement of all sides, you can also calculate the perimeter of given shapes. So I hope you understand the perimeter, and you can I hope you can now in position to find out the perimeter of any given shape. Now dear students, this is the activity we have to do over here. Now dear students, uh, here is the name, shape name or the name of shape. The shape name is square, and you know the length or the side and side both are the same in the square. So can you tell me the perimeter of this square, which side is 6 centimeter? Now dear student, see, now I am going to draw over here the one kind of a square over here. So this side will be 6 centimeter, this again 6 centimeter, this again 6 centimeter, this again 6 centimeter. So what will be the perimeter of this square? 6, 6, 12, then 18, 18 and 6 means 24. This is the one way. Or you can do by using the formula. Formula is what? 4 into measurement of the one side. So measurement of the one side is 6. So you can simply multiply this 6 with the 4. So you will get the 24. So the perimeter of this square, which one side is 6 centimeter, then the perimeter of this square will be 24 centimeter. Now this is the rectangle, and the perimeter of this rectangle is 16 centimeter. Now dear students, this is the slightly change in the question. Now they have given the perimeter, so we will try to draw the rectangle over here. Rectangle I have drawn over here. Now they said that the breadth is 3 centimeter. Suppose this side is of the 3 centimeter, automatically this side will be also 3 centimeter. Now they are telling that the perimeter is 16 centimeter, means the total of all sides is 16 centimeter. But we know this side and this side is of this 3 centimeter and this side is of this 3 centimeter. So by adding this side, two sides, we will get the 6 centimeter. Now total perimeter is 16 centimeter, so we have left 10. So we have to distribute this 10 into these two sides equally. So what will be the two parts of this 10? 5 and 5. So this will be the 5 and this will be the 5. Only this way the perimeter of this rectangle will be 16. Now you can see 5 and 5, 10, then 13 and 16. That's why the perimeter is 16. Now we have find out the side which was missing over here. The missing side was nothing but the 5. So you can see here. Again we will try to do by using formula. Formula is 2 into L plus B. L is 5, B is 3, it means 8. 8 we will multiply by the 2, so we will get the 16. Here you can see this is the 16. So such kind of questions may be asked in your examinations also. So now dear students, this question number 3 and question number 4 you have to solve, or you have to try on your own basis. If you have problem, you face problem, there is no problem. When we will have the online class, we will discuss this question in a very detailed manner. So we have to simply try to solve this question. If you are unable to solve, there is no problem at all. We will try, we will discuss this kind of question in our online class also. So there is no problem. So simply my request you to try to solve this kind of questions at your home. So this question we have taken for the homework. So just try to find out or try to fill this blank space given over here. So dear student, I hope you understood the concept of perimeter. Then we have seen, we have taken some sort of shapes or the closed shapes, and we try to understand how we can calculate, how we can measure the perimeter of the regular shape as well as the regular shape. Then in this last part of the video we have seen by giving, if they have given the side of the shape, or if they have given the perimeter of shape, how we can find the perimeter or the sides, missing side or the missing perimeter. So I hope you understood this chapter or this topic in a very well manner. If you have any problem, if you have any doubts, there is no problem. We will discuss your problem, and I ensure that I will try my best to solve your problem. I will try my best to address your each and every question in our online class. So in next video, as I earlier told you, we will try to see how this perimeter or the concept of perimeter can be used in our day-to-day life. So I thank you so much for your patient listening.